Hi, welcome to Three Questions With. I got my friend Laura LeBlanc with us from Express Your Wellbeing. Good afternoon, Laura. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Kevin. So
So
happy to be here.
I actually come on the show today because I was thinking about you this morning. Here we are in November, and people are starting to think about the new year.
Mhm.
Like in January, I want to maybe take a little bit better care of myself. But why not start now, right? Why wait until January? What's your thoughts on that?
I couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. I mean, it's you know what? It's so common for people to always wait, right? Like wait for the new year or wait till after I get back from vacation, right? They're always waiting for the perfect time, but the reality is there is no perfect time, right? And I think if you ask someone, is your health important? They'd probably say yeah, right? But they keep putting it off, right? And I think it's this there's a cultural mindset on, it's either I'm all in and I'm like crazy restrictive and, just they equate health with hard and restriction, and just it's kind of like that all or nothing mindset. But in reality, there's so many small things you can do that have an impact on your health. So the right time is always now. I couldn't agree more, right?
I like what you just said because a lot of us do that. We go from doing nothing to I'm going to restrict what I eat. I'm going to work out so many hours a day. We set this bar like above our head. There's no way we could get over it if we tried. And then we give up. But it's about small adjustments and build on them, right? Isn't that a better approach?
That is the best approach. I mean, we know it's so funny, like people will start diets, right? When the diet industry is what, I don't know, $40 billion, and it has a 95% failure rate to create lasting results, but people keep doing it, right? Yeah, I mean, the best way is just small steps and just really, I think it's a mindset shift, believing that you don't have to be perfect, but as long as you're just continuing to just focus on small incremental steps, and just doing every day is a new day, every meal is a new choice, right? And the more you can just be more mindful of your choices, and the other thing is like there's a ripple effect, right? The more things that you do that make that impact your health and make you feel better, the more you want to do them, right? And so they just it ripples out, it expands into, and it makes it a lot easier. So
But I like what you said about looking at every meal and every day as a new opportunity, because we are coming into the holiday season and we are going to be going to events, and maybe I'm going to overindulge and have that third or fourth piece of cake or whatever, and stuff. But like you said, be cautious of what you're doing. Think about it. Like, okay, you had a piece of cake, you got to celebrate with your friends, but understand if you do have that bad day where, oh my God, I went to Laura's, she had this best spread, I had all this food I never get to eat. Okay, move on to the next meal and go back to whatever normal is for you. Try to make adjustments. Understand you're going to have fun at some holiday parties, right?
yeah, it's part of the human experience, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be like every day doesn't have to be a celebration, right? But the other thing is, I think people just I think we've been conditioned to equate health with no fun, but it doesn't have to be that way either. So again, it's back to it's really a mindset, and so yeah, it's like every day is a new opportunity. How many times do people like do what you said? They, oh, I just blew it. I had 3 cookies, or I had a bag of cookies, so might as well blow the rest of the day or the rest of the week, right? But it doesn't.
But that's
Doesn't do.
though.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people do that. You have that big breakfast, and you're like, well, I eat lousy at breakfast, so I'm just going to eat lousy the rest of the day. But then, like you said, it's harder the next day to bounce back. Acknowledge that you're human. You're gonna have meals where, like, I just really crave whatever it is you crave. Well, if that's what you want to do, understand. First, think about why you're doing it. Because I have a lot of friends, I'm usually one of them, emotional eaters.
Yeah.
Sometimes because I'm happy, Laura, let's celebrate. Other
Yeah.
times I'm
Yeah.
having a bad day. I'm like, I just want some comfort food, Laura. But acknowledge why it's happening. That's really the root of this, acknowledging why you're doing something instead of just, hey, that's what I do when I get stressed.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think that's the first step, right? So recognizing why you're doing it. Is it and then are you okay with it, right? And do you really want to change? And if you do, then, there's some things you can do, just to, try to shift your coping mechanisms, right? I mean, I think the thing is it's hard to, you want to celebrate, you want to have your favorite, whatever indulgence, right? And that's okay. But I think slowing down and being more aware, and also being more aware of the experience of your food, right? Sometimes just slowing down and enjoying the experience, you won't eat as much, right? Because you're in it, right? You're feeling it. You notice that you're full more, and you're thinking, oh, I don't need any more. But sometimes when you're mindlessly feeling stressed, and you're just, mindlessly eating, right? Coping, you'll just keep doing it and doing it and doing it until at some point you do wake up and say, geez, what am I doing? Right? Like, I had enough. Yeah.
Absolutely. Laura, what's the best way people can reach out to learn more about your programs and how you can help put people on the right track for the new year?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'd love to, connect with people. I'll give you a link to my calendar. I'm offering a free, map it out section where we can actually map out, 3 simple steps you can do right now, to improve your health and well-being. So I'll share that with you, and I'd like you to share it with your audience.
That's awesome. Laura, I really appreciate you taking a few minutes to call into the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Okay. Thanks, Kevin. You have a great day.